Hi everyone, so I wanted to show you the update of the OHLC tool. If you have access already, you can update the tool right now. I'm going to show you all the update. TradingView, they did some very nice change recently. I'm just going to save this. You're basically able to update the tool that you want without, refreshing and deleting the layout and all that stuff. It's pretty simple. Let me just drop a little bit the gain because it's crazy right now. But all right, let's keep this video very short because I don't want to do like an hour, right? But basically, right, you click on this three dots right here, okay, and you're gonna click on update the script right here. So when you do that, sometimes they show like blue colors and something like that. Like, so you just click on this and it update automatically for you, basically. So this script right here is not updated yet, so this doesn't show the new update as well. It's gonna be like a revelation because I haven't said really that nobody as well what has been added so far. Um, this feature has been added last week, the algorithmic swing highs and lows. I'll show you in detail what it does, but so we added like yesterday the hourly open line settings. It's another setting I'm going to show you after. So let's update this right now, okay? Update the script right here. So boom. Okay, so we're on the new version right now. So if you click again, if you want to make sure that you are on the right version, like it doesn't show the update buttons anymore. Okay, so that's pretty cool so far, right? So let's go right here in the setting. I'm going to show you the setting um, of the new feature, and hopefully you guys enjoy this. I think it's a pretty amazing feature. It's something that needs to be added to this tool specifically because this tool is a framework, right? It helps you find setup in a, you know, very nice way, like very visual way that if you look at this all days, eventually you kind of like build that vision, right? So you click on the gear right here and boom, the new setting is a weekly profile setting. Okay, so you're gonna be able to separate the week and separate the day and also show the day of the week. So that's pretty simple feature, but in my opinion, it's a really good addition to this specific, um, you know, tool basically. So let's put the weekly separator. So you can see, right, the weekly they show as a solid line, but you can change right here the one that you like. If you prefer the dash line, if you prefer the dotted line, I personally like the solid line for the weekly profile. I think they're nice. If you don't like too thick, you can change the thickness by using one instead, and it's like a little bit, less thick. And you can change the opacity as well if you want like 50%, let's say. Okay, so if you don't like to have these line like too much, you can put it like very, if you want, you can put it 10%. Look, they're very light and they don't really like too much, right? So I like to use solid too. I think they're great. Let's put this day separator. So the day separator shows a dotted line for now, right? So you see Monday, Tuesday, and all that stuff. So they're very simple. I think they're nice. Um, and as well, if you add the day of the week, so let's say I put the day of the week, you see now they're showing the day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And you can see literally like, what is the previous day is and all that stuff. Okay, so that's pretty cool feature. And as well, you see like they always stay in the bottom of the chart. So whatever you move, they're always going to be this way. Okay, so that's pretty nice. And if you go on a 15-minute, they're still going to be there, right? So you can see from a 15-minute perspective what it looks like. The thing is, if you go on a 4 hour, right, they're still going to be there, right? You see they're very tight because, there's only six 4 hour candle per day. So, as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and basically, that's your daily, right? So that's pretty cool because it's separe the day so you can focus on the right candle and get the right thing done. So basically, right, again, And if you go above the daily, now you see like there's nothing anymore. So they don't show anymore, and you don't have these lines like in your, because if you go on a daily and these lines still show up, like there's gonna be too many, right? The cool thing about this tool as well is if you go on Bitcoin, it's gonna show you right the Saturday and the Sunday because it's the weekend, right? Let's go in the 1 hour. 4 hours. It's supposed to show in the 4 hour. There's maybe a bug actually, uh, because Bitcoin, Bitcoin is Bitcoin, right? So it's actually not really working on the 4 hour, but it works on the 1 hour. So I need to fix on the 4 hour for Bitcoin. As you can see, like that was also a test, by the way. Uh, so you see like right now it's showing the Sunday and the Saturday. So and the Sunday, it's the new day, a new week basically start at 6 o'clock on Mondays, on Sunday, which is the Monday as well, the 24-hour cycle. So that being said, right, let's go back on NQ because I think NQ is the most famous currency that people in the group use, or like the users of HLC use in general. So, the cool thing about this, like right now I'm showing you the weekly profile, right? I'm just gonna like move my chair a little bit. So the weekly profile, right? These little triangle right here that you see, right? This triangle and this triangle right here. These are the highs and the low of this current weeks. Okay. So you know that this is the high of the week that been formed exactly at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, and basically because this is Tuesday and it's like switching on Tuesday, so this is the high of the week made on Tuesday. Go back to this range right here, the lever lower in this buy side of the curve, and basically if you look at this massive rectangle, that's the month, right? This big green candle right here, that's the monthly candle, the previous monthly candle. So we're back below 50% of that, and we're attacking, these discount arrays now. So there's a possible, delivery lower if we're still want to go lower. I see like all of these BCs in this run right here on the Thursday, 8 August, which is my birthday actually. But in this day specifically, you can see we're inside of this right now. So that's the cool thing, right? You can show as well the weekly time frame. Let's say, like, look, this is like now, right? This is the previous week time frame that I'm showing you right here. So it started this day right here, right on Sunday, and it closed on Friday, basically at 16 o'clock. So which is 4 p.m. right? And basically, right, as you can see, that's the thing, right? If you use those solid line on the weekly, you know it can be sometime annoying because as you can see right now, I don't really see, if it's if there's like a wicks inside of the. So let's say you use like a dotted line as well, you see now, and if you put like one, right, now it's a little bit easier to see, right, these wicks that are equal to this line right here. Okay, so I'm gonna like put it back on solid because I like it from a bigger perspective. I think they're fine. So, but you know, so by the way, so this is like the previous week, right? And you can see like these are all days, right? You can have these days as well if you want. And if you want to show multiple weeks, right, you can click on show amount of prior HLC. You can show, let's say, 5 weeks. You can see, right, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 week, because it's 5 weeks after the weeks that you're already showing. But it shows like different perspective, right? This is like clearly a MMXM as at this point right here. Um, and it shows the day, right? So like it's pretty nice because it shows you like a lot of data, a lot of information that you can rely on to take any trade, basically. So other than that, right, you can as well shift back the previous OHLC. So if you don't want to use this week, let's say, you can roll back 1 week, and as you can see, it's going to show you this week instead of this week right here. So if you start your entire model based on this week right here, you don't need to have this week right here. So you can roll back from 1 week, you know. Let's say you're in a swing trade from this point right here, so you want to keep this week active, like, and you want to keep this setup going on. So you can do that, right? That's a pretty cool thing. If you want to show the quarterly levels, it's not a quarterly theory, but it's a quarter level of the previous week or whatever time frame that you choose. So you click on this, as you can see, like this high of the week of this week was the 75% of the previous week range. Okay, uh, you know, so it's pretty nice in my opinion. As you can see, right, tap above this and this rejection block, boom, and just deliver below this low right here, continuing this bearish order flow from this week. Why do I know that's a bearish order flow? Because look at this week right here. This week has a gray background right here. So what does that mean? That means this week opened at this level right here and it closed at this level right here. We got a decrease in value, okay, from 153 points compared to previous week open. So in terms of like institutional order flow on the weekly, we're bearish. Okay, so this week, if we anticipate some premium arrays to be taken, we can anticipate some sort of price delivery on the sell side. As you can see, like that mitigation block right here below this previous weekly low, perfectly tap inside of this and just reject as well on the Friday day right here, which is, and as well a nice distribution on this Friday day. And that was a distribution below this Monday, 12th August week. This week right here, you see the low right here, delivered below this low right here. So that's in the mimic sim, right? Sell side delivery. So that being said, right, you can do so many things because the OHLC, you can show the previous 4 hour, you know, like right here, let's say I want to show the previous 4 hour and I want to show all of them from the day. Let me choose the 4 hour, okay? I'm gonna use 5 because I include the last hour, the last 4 hour, which mean I'm gonna have my full day, let's say, right? So, and if I zoom in right here, right, on this day, and this is 1 hour, guys, right? So if I go in a 15 minute, it's even more clear, right? But this is like the daily open, right? So we got those two 4 hour candle right here, right? Which also my 9 hour range from the FX4 model, right? So if I put my FX4 model just to show you real quick, FX4 model, those people that used to, you know, use my model so they can see that as well. But it's going to overlay on top of this, as you can see, right? This 9 hour range right here, it's the combination of two, right? Two of those 4 hour candle, basically, okay? Which give another hour or two on top of it, just to make sure that it's, you know. But as you can see, we swept the low right here, 0.5 standard deviation, retarget in the premium arrays of this half day, this in between the previous day EQ, previous daily low above midnight open. So we tap inside of this, right? And basically you can reutilize this price delivery right here on this 4 hour transition, on the close of this 4 hour, which is the distribution of this 4 hour, but as well the final distribution of this last 4 hour of the day. So basically, if I remove the quarterly because I don't need it, but as you can see, they respond pretty well, right? Look at this. That's the 25% of the 24, the 4 hour candle from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. right? So 2 p.m. when the silver bullet open, you can look for the fair value gap that's gonna like form inside of this, right? So that's a pretty insane tool. Let me just remove this. We don't need it anymore for now. Okay, but and let's say I want to use the data on this day right here. What I can do is I can add more right here if I want. So it's gonna like put more box, right? Or I can go back on 5 and I can roll back couple 4 hours. You can see right here, right? So now you see I got, if I, let's say I want to backtest this Thursday low, so I can roll back and see what it is, right? So I can roll back more if I want, let's say, right? And I can get, you know, these instead. As you can see, right, we swept the high of this 4 hour, go back to this low right here, go back to 75%, look at the body, respect this right here, and go lower and redistribute below this low right here. Okay, tap the 50% right here in that sell side imbalance, boom, distribute lower. Okay, so you can do so many things, right? That's a good fact, right? And if you want to like go crazy, you can use the 1 hour, right? Previous OHLC on the 1 hour, and you go, let's say, on the 1 minute, and it's gonna get the same thing again, right? Let's say I can use a couple hours. Let's use like 12 hours, let's say. You see, they're all there, right? So, and if I want to see something like this 50% of this, let's roll back to this hour specifically. Let's go. And as you can see, look at the tap of 50% of this 1 hour right here. That's the 1 hour right here. That's 11 o'clock, the 12 o'clock. So they pierce the sell side right here, rebalance 50% of that. There's a small volume imbalance I can see inside of this. Redistribute lower, build the sell side right here, reaccumulate in this inefficiencies, and boom, just deliver lower again. Okay. So it's all, the same thing as you can see right here, right? Just some example, right? But this is today, right? That's 8 a.m. The 9 a.m. As you can see, 9 a.m. swept the high of this 8 a.m. candle, distribute lower below this low, right? This is not a script, like it's it's all there, right? It's not a fallacy, right? It's the truth. So um as well, I wanted to show you another setting, so you can like as well, you can customize all those line, right? If you like to have these buy side line as a blue line, you can use this if you want, uh, you know whatever you want. So I like to use the gray. I think they're very uniform and they're great. You can change the thickness if you like to have those massive thick line, right? Some people like this, if you want like three, let's say, solid, you really want to see the buy side. So you don't need glasses at this point, right? Background OHLC, you can change the color, so meaning like this gray right here and this green right here. So if you have like dark charts and you want to use something else, you can do that, right? The display in real time the fractal, the flow highs and lows. So this is like always the price delivery, so you always keep track of this from the time frame that you choose. So let's say right now we're in the 1 hour, so this is the actual. Let's just go back on the real time right here. So I want to show you the real truth, right? So you see right here, that's the high of this 1 hour right here. Okay, this triangle right here, that's the high of this hour. This is not the high, this is the high. Okay, and the high has been formed at the open of the hour, and the low has been formed right at 16:54. So basically that's the last 5 minutes of the hour. And as you can see, this swing high right here was formed already, right? If you go back a little bit, I'm showing you basically the algorithmic function of the swing highs and lows right here. The swing highs array is going to show you always the last swing highs. If you don't know what a swing highs or a swing low is, you might want to, learn this. I show this enormous amount of time in my bootcamp, so you guys, that aren't in the bootcamp understand what I mean by that. But you can, you know, see what is a swing highs and a swing low. So basically, those are confirmed swing highs and swing low, right? They show you the latest premium confirmed swing high from the time frame you're currently on. So if you're on the 1 minute, this is the last swing highs on the 1 minute. As you can see, right, swept the previous swing low right here, right? This line right here, as you can see, right, that's a dotted line. That's a swing highs and lows potential. So what it mean? Display potential swing highs low point based on the latest open candle price action. If confirmed, the line automatically update or reflect the finalized swing level. So if this line become a swing low, it's going to become this red line right here. Okay, as you can see, that's a potential swing low because this minute is now closed, right? As you can see, this minute closed, this swing low got confirmed as well. That's the low of the hour. We got the previous, this is like previous 5-minute high, right? This little line right here, that's the previous 5-minute high. So you don't really need to use like multiple time frame anymore because you know what is your previous 5-minute high and your previous 5-minute low. As you can see, that's the previous 5-minute high. If you look on time, that's 1650. So that's a possible buy side delivery for a 5-minute price delivery, right? So as you can see, and we got this swing high right here that got formed at 1648. And if you can see, right, we're basically swept this 5-minute high, and we also swept this previous swing high. So, both of them are there basically. These are premium arrays, right? Because they're blue and is also compared relative to the low, they're premium arrays. So if you're bearish, you want to see some premium arrays that be taken and a deliveries on the sell side. If you see those premium arrays that be taken, you want to wait possibly for a fair value gap right here and basically take that trade and always following this order flow, okay? So I'm telling you nice stuff right here, right? If you understand what I mean. So, because that's a language, right? So, but it's not only the 5-minute, you also can show the previous 15-minute. So as you can see, this was the previous 15-minute low. That's the distribution, right? And this is the previous 15-minute high. So if the market was still open and wants to retrace or want to like attack some buy side, it can go for this swing high, this previous 5-minute high, this previous 15-minute high. All of these line, right? 60-minute, 15-minute, and 5-minute, they're automated. What does that mean? That means you don't need to plot every 5-minute the highs and the low of the previous 5-minute. So, you don't need to do that. Like if it saves you a lot of time, but also it give you a better precision, but also it train your eyes to see the previous 5-minute highs and low. If you don't know what it is, because you don't look at the time, right, or you don't look at the clock, you can get the previous 5-minute highs and low automatically. And when those arrays are red, they become gray. So what does that mean? When it says red arrays right here, you can set up that if this buy side is taken or if this sell side is taken, it become a gray line. So I think it's pretty nice stuff. Okay. You can show the previous 60 open. Okay, so it's going to show you all of these 60-minute open from all of the day or whatever. It's going to show you more than the day. It's going to show you all the open of the week. Okay, so if I click on this, because this tool show you the open and the close, right? Because it's a box, right? It show you the data point based on a square because it's the open, the close, the highs, and the low, right? Show you this. But if you want to see specifically the open, you click on this, okay? And these line right here, you see, that's the open price. As you can see, the best entry was above the opening price. You see, that's the rejection block from here. That's the open right here. That's the open. So you can like frame some sort of like order flow based on that. You can see all the best entry, they're always above the opening price, right? Or below the opening price, depending if you're bullish or bearish. Okay, so as you can see, bullish right here, you want to buy below right here. Here, that's just an accumulation. You want to buy below this. Right here, they swept the open of this 7 a.m., right? But it's always the same thing, right? And you can see so many. So if you want to back this, you can use this, which is a pretty nice addition, in my opinion. So, you can see so many, so many, so many. Like, you can go back. I think the last time I tested, I think you can go like uh, 20 40 days in the back, like in the previous range, and really see what is going on. You see right here, that's bullish order flow, right? You see all of these 1 hour. So let's say I'm using the select bar right here and I replace this right here, and I want to see really what is going on. So I can show like 10's hour, maybe 20 possibly. Yeah, 20, let's say, right? And boom, this is the Friday, by the way. This is today, right? But you can see all of the open and the high and the low. Like, so you have your liquidity target as well. So let's say you engage buy side right here above this high, retarget this opening value right here in this buy side inefficiencies, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiencies, and basically redeliver above this high and also this high of the day, which is the price delivery from 22. Okay, so yeah, I think we're like pretty much do the tour right now. You can show the previous 60, the algorithmic swing high. You can show the previous 60 open. The table right here show you the previous candle that you're looking for. So if I look at the 1 hour right here, uh, and you can customize those colors, but it's gonna show you the dot right here. You see that little black dot right here? It show you that the previous 60 minutes is a bearish order flow. So you don't need really to go on the 1 hour and see what it is. Like you can see right here, that's the previous 60 minutes is a bearish order flow. Other than that, I think we're pretty much it. I think it's pretty much it. So you can do all of these stuff, with this tool. Hope you guys enjoy this tool. I think it's a massive tool that can help you to do so many things, right? And I think like the new weekly profile setting, I think it's pretty decent. So let's remove this. Um, and you also can see, right? Let's go on a 1 hour. You see this algorithmic swing highs and swing lows going to show you. Oh, what is going on? Oh yeah, it's because I'm on the 1 hour right here, let's say. So that's an error that you get if you're going on the same time frame that you. So let's go using 4 hours. So you see right here, I'm on the 1 hour, so it shows the swing highs, and let's put a little bit less because it's a little bit too much, right? Let's put like 6, I guess. It show you the previous the previous 1 hour swing highs and the previous 1 hour swing lows. So now you get more data, right? Going to 4 hour, right? Oh yeah, it's because I'm on the 4 hour. If I go on a daily right here, see this is the 4 hour swing highs, this is the 4 hour swing low. There's nothing else, right? We deliver below the 60-minute low right here, this red line right here, and this blue line still available. That's the daily low and that's the daily high. So if you get a swing high on a daily high, you know, you know what to do, right? So, and yeah, we get engaged above the opening price of the day. So, and dog and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty nice. That's just an overview, so you guys can get a better understanding of the tool, right? That's also a demo for people that haven't like buy the tool yet. If you're still like doubting or you don't know what it is, in my opinion, it's extremely strong and help you providing you some sort of vision that you can work with. Also train your eyes. That's the best thing, right? If you don't train your eyes, how are you gonna be able to see stuff? So if you don't know what you're looking for, right, basically you're blindly like shopping to the shop, like you don't really know what you're needed or whatever. So just telling you right here, but these are the thing that I teach in my bootcamp pretty much so far. So if you never like sign up for the bootcamp, I'm talking about all of these stuff. I got like pretty much like 80 hours now of content, for pretty cheap. So if you like this kind of stuff, I invite you to join the bootcamp as well. But the tool is pretty nice, and I'll do some little update as well on the narrator. So if you still own the narrator, it's not a bad tool. I use it every day, so it's still pretty decent, right? So that was the last update for the OHLC. I don't think I'm gonna do any update for the year so far because I've been doing a lot of update on this tool and I just want to trade at this point. So and I'm pretty proud because I coded those stuff myself, so I think it's nice. Just I practice a lot in the coding, so it's a lot of understanding. Not gonna lie, but it's happening. So hope you guys enjoyed this, and we catch on the next time.